Welcome Sagittarius, Capricorn to Numerology reading for April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you for April. What is the guidance angels want you to know for April? Sag Cap. Best numbers for you is pride and new beginnings. Wow. Okay. So if you are seeing ones, I see a lot of ones here. 1 plus 9 is 10. Wow. Right? So you got 10, breaks down 1, and then you have 1. So if you're seeing 9s, that's just talking about the ending to make a new beginning, because anything after 9 becomes 10, which ends up a new beginning. So endings to new beginnings. The pride is over here is actually talking, though, about a need to swallow your pride to improve your current situation and your quality of life. By admitting when you're wrong and choosing to see another's point of view, whether this person is right or wrong, you raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. The bottom line is, if you want to create a happy, harmonious life, you must let go of your need to be right or in control. So anytime that you feel like you might be prideful, right? Don't allow that to come through. So really watch that, right? Really watch that. This is also talking about to overpower, belittle, or punish another. It goes against the nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. Yet when you have the courage to own up to your mistakes, you align yourself with source. Admitting when you're wrong builds character, inner strength, and self-esteem. It opens the doors for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride get you nowhere, but humility and compromise bring you closer to the realizations of your dreams. And this is really one of those things that it's like, rather than go alone because you're too stubborn to back down, you must compromise with others and cooperate with others. Okay, that way you can just swallow your pride and you can make your dreams come true. So, you know, a lot of people want to force us to get into these arguments of nothing. I'm just going to go with what I'm hearing. They're trying to maybe even force their belief systems or something on you, which makes you want to argue with them, because, you know, you're standing up for yourself. But the Spirit is really saying there's no reason. There's no reason to do that, right? There is none. You know, if they're not going to see it your way, there's no reason to get stubborn, right? So it's better just to swallow your pride, say, okay, whatever, and walk away. Others are going to have their own opinions, you know, and there's no reason to fight about things of this nature. And that's really what it feels like. It feels like you might have people around you who are always trying to back you into a corner. You know, and even if you are wrong, you know, it's okay. Sometimes we're wrong, but sometimes maybe they get to the point to where, you know, they want to argue every point with you. And there's just no reason to. No reason to. So, grabbing a card. We all get stuck in these situations. This is just being human. And, you know, you just come to the conclusion, Sag Cap, that if someone can't see it your way, it's okay, right? Just walk away and say, whatever, that's, you know. And even if it's, you know, if they're wrong and they don't want to come to their conclusions that they're wrong and, you know, say that they're wrong, don't back them in a corner. Just say, fine, whatever. You don't want to admit you're wrong? Fine. So it could go either way, right? Definitely could go either way. But just remember that for your own self, the blessing for yourself is don't argue with this. This is all nonsense. Most of everybody who wants to do this kind of thing that brings us to this point is arguing over nonsense. Yes. And that's because sometimes people do back us into a corner. We feel like we have to get out a walking stick We're determined to fight for our belief systems and the things that we want, but Spirit's really telling you there's just no reason to. You can't make somebody believe something that you believe, right? If I say there's aliens and I really want to believe that, you know, they don't want to believe that. There's no reason for me to fight my point, right? Yeah, because it's not bringing any good. It's not doing anything, right? It's not. If you are determined to make them see it your way, it's not going to bring any recognition, right? They're not going to see it your way, no matter. No, it doesn't bring the Ace of Coins, my friend. It doesn't bring any happiness of anything. Spirit says it's more of an immature thing for you to do so. So with this reading, it's like a growing state, right? You're going to grow to be the mature one to say whatever and then walk away, right? Because fighting over all these things is just really, it's trying to get your own way or make someone see it your way, but it's actually the immaturity of it all. So you want to be better than that, right? You want to compromise and be better than that and say, no, that's fine. You do whatever you want. And this will bring in the new beginnings and it'll actually bring in blessings because there's no conflict. There's no negative energy. Okay, fine. You believe whatever you want to believe, right? I'm done. It's kind of like you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? So what's the point? You're fighting for nothing. You're just like a waste of your own breath. And for those of you, you know, whereas having that thing where you have to swallow your pride because you know you're wrong, but you don't want to admit it, just remember, we grow past that. Just admit your wrongs and follow through. Okay, fine, I'm wrong. Whatever, you know, I'm human. Not everybody can be right about everything. Okay. With the new beginnings, we have the Lovers coming out. This is going to give you the self-love and the reassurance that everything is okay. And, you know, you're going to find more love in different areas, whether it's a person, anything that you do want, but it's bringing in these blessings and it's bringing in this unity to yourself. It's, you know, it's good for yourself. And some of you might even be finding new love. Two of Swords, Nine of Cups, Page of Cups. Could even be seeing a, you know, a new, Pisces or Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio coming towards you. Could be any water sign. But it's going to bring the happiness. And if it's always you fighting between this Gemini or this water sign, and this is always happening, you know, you can find the peace now to where it needs to be by just swallowing your pride and just getting it done. This is going to bring in a lot more harmony between the two of you because it's going to show that self-growth as well. And with the Two of Swords, you'll be able to see more eye to eye, and you'll see new directions opening up for you in new beginnings. So, you know, and if you are, you know, trying to argue about which way to go, and, you know, maybe you're wrong on the situation, this is just going to bring in more clarity by doing so. So take it how, you know, it resonates. There's a lot of ways it could be said, right? But the overall thing is just watch what you're doing, you know, and learn to grow by doing so. And like I said, we all make these mistakes and, you know, it's just a part of learning, growing, and that way you can get the fresh new beginnings that you want either with this person or just within your life, right? And sometimes even with pride, it's just, it's kind of like taking responsibility, right? And it is a responsibility. We know that too here because of the Nine of Wands. It's the responsibility that you need to take for your own actions, or just being the bigger person. If they are backing you in a corner and you need to swallow your pride, it's just being the bigger person, right? And getting over here to what your traveler wants to say, what your spirit guide is saying. And remember, friends, it doesn't mean that you're always doing this. Sometimes it's just a remembrance, right? Maybe something like this might come up and you just, like, Spirit's like, remember, be the bigger person, right? Don't degrade yourself. Okay. Yes. View from above. Get the big picture. And it's like looking at from above, right? Because you're becoming the bigger person. So when you see something like this coming, you can kind of look at, look down at it from a different perspective and say, you know what? Yeah, maybe, I wasn't the bigger person. Maybe, I should swallow my pride. Maybe I should walk away. Maybe I should just, sometimes silence is the best thing you can say. Or maybe I can just, realize that I was wrong and, come down back, down to earth over here and say, you know what, fine, I was wrong, take it how it is, but however it is, it's a view from a different point of view. And you might even be able to reflect on that if you, see yourself doing this. Maybe you don't like to be wrong. Some people don't. It's a stubbornness. And maybe it was something that you also believe that you were super 100%, right. But then when the truth came out, you were like, damn it. But you didn't want to confess it, right? You were just like, damn it, I'm wrong. Kind of popped your balloon, right? But you didn't want to confess it, right? And they were like, would you just say that you did, And you're just like, oh, I don't want to, it kind of hurts, right? But it's just rising above that. So I also see rising above. Being the bigger person to the situation. For most of you, it feels like they're backing you into a corner, though, my friends, really kind of getting your goat. Just remember to rise above that, right? And don't argue with them. Swallow your pride, walk away, be the bigger person. Don't allow their immaturity to make you immature as well by getting into conflict for that, okay? So, and that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.